green. You don't belong here. Access denied. You're a foreigner who's come to kill, steal, and destroy. You want the place where I reside. Here's a good one. You're not of this earth. Your ancestors were extraterrestrials, beings from another planet or even plane of existence. Therefore, you have no inheritance in this realm that we live in. That's why we teach our children to hate your children, and privilege and ownership of chattel property is the doctrine, and monopoly, aristocracy, and monarchy is debauchery, accompanied with economies that's formed with technologies that's made for impoverishing to disarm an entirety of people that desire free, but retire and then to buy a fee. So where does that leave us? We gotta speak. Because now is always the time to usher in the time to seek a better livelihood for life in. Where death is not the stipend. Where methods and the license for weapons and devices to carry out vices, I never see the light when the fruits of our labor ripen, producing the neighbor's sight. Then, heaven on earth is just the icing. And having one's work is enamoring. So play the play, get to stomp and beat the tambourine. By the way, this ain't even a poem, I'm just rambling. I initially made that poem for that I worked for this poem that I'm finna do. It's called Amen. Being a part of the legacy of the black race, I would like to speak my mind on our tribulations. While contributing contributions and innovations with no limitations to this here nation, and being a breath of fresh inhalation by demonstrating a way to make it through agriculture, cultivation, and all the basics. Despite despair facing subjugation from fair faces, suffering from degradation, mass incarceration, segregation, education, separation for a lesser placement, no avocation, just master handing our lacerations and claiming the Bible get justification for enslavement. To my amazement, we still tend to stand with smiling faces, the progenitors of creation, coming from the motherland and giving birth to all the other lands. The brother man, we don't shrink, we expand like a rubber band. So through all the altercations, hating and detestations, we never fading, forever blazing and highly favored. In meditation and prayer that's sacred is our oblation. We elevating and congregating for conjugation. So we don't need your adoration, salutations, or congratulations. We got us in heaven's grace and we fed up with all the races. We won't leave evacuation, is enough for conversation. We rise up against confrontation and man up to obligations. So with that being stated, is there anything else to say then? I guess I'll finish and then this here with amen.
Amen.